Hey, I found another good one here for you. I was just searching through Copart here, and I came across this 1969 Chevrolet Custom. That's probably a C, not a C10. I don't know what the C. This is a this is a 2500 pickup. Just look at the wheels on this thing. So I don't know if that's a C20, what they call those or whatever, but this is a 2500 pickup, I think. But you know what? I think this is just an old farm truck. This thing looks all original on this thing. Just looking at it. And look at the back end on this thing. It got that nice bumper. That's a dealer installed bumper. Remember those things when I don't think they didn't come with a chrome bumper. And, you may be able to order one, but I think that most of them came without the bumper, so the dealer could install that bumper with their dealer name on it. Used to have the dealer name on one side and the town on the other, and dealer installed those things. I think that's just one of those things you negotiated when you bought your truck. But anyway, but look, this truck is pretty clean. Now the color says orange on here. Now, I don't know if this is red or orange. I couldn't tell. The paint's kind of chalky, but this thing could be orange. But this thing is all original. I think this is the original paint. It's a little chalky, but I think this is the original paint. And I don't. It doesn't look like it's ever had a lot of work done. It's not rusted. The truck's pretty solid. I bet the frame's pretty solid on that thing. Looking at it, and I don't know what's underneath the door. I don't know if that's needs painting or if that's surface rust. I don't think it's rust. I'd have to take a look at it. You have to take a look at that close, but I mean, that wouldn't scare me off on this truck here. It's nice to go look at this stuff in person, but sometimes it's kind of hard because this thing's located in Columbus, Missouri, and any more of this shipping is going to cost you about $1,000 unless you're just local or something. Shipping's gone up so much, but anyway. But man, look at this thing. You could probably just put a front end on this thing, pull that cowl out at the top there, and pull that cowl out where that door fits. Put a couple of hinges on there, and you'd have this thing. You could be driving this thing. You have your daily driver here. It wouldn't take much. Now, if you're going to restore it, that's a different story here. It's going to take quite a bit, but you're probably going to have to paint the whole truck because this paint's not going to match. You might get by with real good paint match and polishing this thing here, buffing it out, polishing it, but and then trying to paint it. But I think that's just this older vehicle. You probably needs to be repainted. But man, this interior looks pretty good. But it's hard to tell from here. This thing was inside. It may be orange, but I bet this is a really nice looking truck when it was new. But look, it's got the old rubber mat in it. Door panels look okay. Dash looks good. Like I say, it's got probably an AM radio. Seats. See, the seat looks pretty nice. They probably recovered the seat because it doesn't look like it's a good match for the door panel. But I think it's probably been redone. But man, you can just unbolt your front. These things are pretty neat because you can just unbolt the front end and stick another front end on there. Line that frame horn up. It's probably tweaked a little bit, that frame there, but you can heat that up and pull it, and it'll line right back up. This thing, the back end looks pretty good. It's amazing, all the chrome's on here. Now, I don't know how, it might be kind of bent up a little bit, but it looks pretty good. Interior looks good. This thing might be orange just looking at it. It could be orange. The interior looks really nice on here. The dash does. Need to get you another steering wheel probably. I'm surprised the windshield's not broken. It's pushed in at the top where the cowl is, but it didn't break the windshield. And it says 39,330 miles. I'd say it's at least 139,000, but I don't know. This is a pretty solid old truck. I don't know, but I have a feeling it's probably 139 at least. I wouldn't count on it being 39 unless there's some documentation. But anyway, but look at that old bed in here. That bed, all the beds there. You might be able to there's a possibility you could refinish that, but I don't. I doubt it's going to look real nice. You probably got to replace the wood on there. But at least everything's there. The bed's not bent up. It looks pretty nice. And looking in here, that's where you see it's got power brakes, air conditioning, and I bet you it's got power steering. I just have a feeling. It's more like it does. And I don't see. Yeah, okay. I'll see if it had a booster for the power steering off the brake booster, but I forgot what you call those things now. But look at the paint around this door tag here. tag looks perfect on here. I mean, the paint, it's got a little rust on it, but I don't think this thing's ever been repainted. The paint looks, I mean, it looks pretty original. It looks all original. But look at that, look at this side here. It's almost perfect. Hardest thing on this thing is going to find parts for it and everything, but man, it looks pretty solid. You know, these little C10s are, square body trucks or what you call them. They're bringing some pretty good money now if you can find one. This would be a good starting point for somebody because all the chrome's there. That may not be perfect, but it's all there. So it looks like on the back here, the top piece is kind of bent on the end there, but man, it looks pretty solid old pickup. I mean, it looks bad, but it's not all that bad really. But man, see the tires look good on it. Wheels, tires look good. I probably had a little dog dish hubcaps on it, but they're long gone. I didn't see any in the truck anywhere. But man, look at this thing. Somebody need a pickup. This would be a good one here because this thing might have disc brakes. Look at that little sticker on the top of the tailgate there. I think that said disc brakes. I have a feeling I couldn't get it to show up any better. But anybody knows, you can put it in the comments there. I bet this thing has front disc brakes on it. But let me look at that back end on there. Everything might have a little screw in there to hold that trim there, but the trim's kind of bent up a little bit. But it's okay for right now. But look at this thing here. It says estimated retail $11,000, odometer $39,000, front end damage. But it's located in Columbus, Missouri. And there's the stock number anybody's looking at. It hadn't come up for auction yet. It's upcoming, so if anybody's interested in this thing, it's coming up pretty soon. Anyway, I just saw this thing. I thought I'd share it with you. Anybody looking for a pickup, this may be a good one here. But anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. I just want to make a little short video. I did a reel on this thing, or whatever you call those on a YouTube short. That's what it is. I did that, but anyway, I'll let you go. Anyway, if I see another thing that something that looks pretty good, I'll share it with you. But anyway, till next time, talk to you later. Bye.